What's up, guys? Welcome back to Chiroskey Outdoors. Awesome day today, man. The sun's just coming out of the hills over there, and we're up on the trap line now. Yep. Didn't get to do my middle of the week check this time. I had some stuff to work on with my snow machine here. I was trying to rebuild my clutches and had a real tough time with one of those secondary roller pins, man. Sure, spent lots of time on one of those pins. Yep, here we are now, though. Machine's working fine, and got a busy day ahead of us. Try to go ahead and pull up some of those traps on the North River side and move them off to the Agave side. Yeah. Good news today, too, all right? Oh yeah, nice and smooth over here. We didn't get a whole lot of snow all week, just a tiny little dusting couple nights. It's been kind of warm out too, not bad. I was maybe 10 below for a couple days there during the week, and then one windy morning. So we'll see what's going on. We already see some Marten tracks. They look like they're moving around a little more over here. Earlier in the line this time. So yeah, I got a caribou or a reindeer skin actually, one of my buddies got not too long ago. If it was caught maybe fall time, I would probably use it and save it for something better, alright, but these winter ones, these hairs come off real easy and it's not ideal for using them as a mats and having a good caribou skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and drag this guy around. Get some of that scent on the trail, and we'll chop up some pieces here and there too around the sets. Try to get things moving, get them hungry. So some pretty awesome news for all you Marten trappers out there. If you haven't heard yet, one of those Russian fur auctions sold their Sable for an all-time high of they averaged like $337 I believe. Some crazy stuff. Man, that's some awesome news for us Marten trappers out here. That market right now just really booming. There was mostly Chinese buyers for that auction too, I believe. So, yep, high Marten market in China right now. Sable, Marten, same thing. Making me think if I want to try out the auction this year or keep going with the fur buyer. Using the buyer, you know, it's guaranteed money right there, and sending them to the auction, it's kind of iffy on how much you're gonna get. But with this high price right now, I think it's gonna be worth it to probably send it to the auction. We'll see though. I think they have one coming up here in March and missed the deadline for that one, so we'll see what happens with that one first, I guess. All right, one of the Marten boxes here. Another 5 miles or so and we'll start pulling boxes that way. Just got a little bit of freshening up to do on this one. I did some of this caribou fur, chopped a little bit up and spread it around. Give those wolverines some eye candy like that. And go crazy after they see that, you know. Got it back in there too. Yep. Beautiful day to be out, alright. From here, we have just this one marten trap right up here. There's actually some kind of fresh marten tracks here, but I'm sure we'll be seeing sign up towards those other traps where we're gonna start pulling them. But I know they'll do a lot better on the other side there, so we'll go ahead and go all the way to the end this way and start pulling from the last one, and then to head up the creek and hopefully get some fur today. All right, let's get at it. On the board today. Pretty cool. First time we get a marten on this side in quite a while. Dang, it's pretty fresh too, man. Must have been like not even an hour or so. He's real fresh. Huh. I should try just reset it right here and go pull my other two and maybe get another one, huh? Nah. Be crazy. Yep, nice little female there though. Oh yeah, nice fur on this one. Nice and silky. No wonder them Chinese are going crazy for these, I guess. Must be making some high-end fur coats or something. Over 300 bucks a marten, that's pretty crazy. I doubt we'll see those numbers again, but it'd be pretty cool if the marten market there just kind of kept going up, so. Cool. Or I should start calling these Sable, I guess. That's what they sell them as at the fur harvesters auction in Canada, which I'm thinking about doing, so we'll see. Heck yeah, man. Look like quite a bit of marten trucks around here, but we got one nice big marten right here. Heck yeah. Another beauty. Look like they've been climbing straight up the pole too, rather than coming off the running pole there. They must be starting to get hungry here a little bit on this side. Yeah. Pretty nice. I almost thought it had a white tip of the tail, but it was just the frost. But yeah, this is the last trap on this side, and we got 14 of these boxes to pull going back that way, and we're gonna move them to the new side of the line for now. Exciting. Oh yeah, guys, getting pretty nice and hot out. It was about 5 degrees, I think, when we left this morning, and it was supposed to warm up throughout the day here. So, yeah, getting these traps off. I could leave them on the box, right? But then these traps will just be dangling around everywhere in the sled. So I'd rather have them in the little crate there. There's actually some more cool news going on right now. I got a pretty cool opportunity to take out some French film crew next week, so this will be my last check for, I guess, another long soak on this line, because I'm going to be taking out the film crew. We're going to go Chiroskey and camp a night at our cabin, and we'll do some trap setting over there. It's where my brother's trapping right now, actually, but go help him out a little, you know, get some good content for those guys. Yep, someone reached out to me on the Instagram there, and they were interested in doing it, so I was a little hesitant at first, but I started thinking about it, and it might be fun to do, so we're going in on that one. It'll be fun too. I'm excited to learn a little more about filmmaking from those guys too. Help me out on my YouTube channel a little. Heck yeah, pretty cool. We got 8 boxes down, 6 more to go, and we'll be heading up the creek. Our last one we gotta pull today. I'm thinking about setting one of these up on top of the hill there where we had a milk crate last year. There's been marten tracks running across that thing. We actually caught probably 5 marten out of that milk crate that last year. Should be pretty good. Dang man, I was pulling a couple sets back there and accidentally grabbed one of the branches that had my lure on there. It was at least it wasn't a skunky one, it was that solitary Sable, the new one from Batum 907. Got some beaver caster in there though a little bit. Just gonna have to carefully eat my food later, I guess. Alright, we will get our caribou skin back on that back there and head on up. Probably rebait a couple of these first sets here while we're going out too. Just about ready to climb on up the hill here. Got one more trap and yeah, this one got one. Very nice looking Sable right there. Hey, right on the noggin, right behind the ears. They're all good catch there. Yeah, another nice big one over here. Got a couple more traps on the hill. Climbing up. Oh, almost fell there. And then we'll put another one on the hill. There's another spot, but it's not quite as good, but I might as well set one because I don't know if we'll set all these boxes over on where I want to set them for now. Gonna have to do some trail breaking over there. Hopefully we'll be able to get through those trees. There's some thick timber over there. It looks like it's going to be a little challenging, but there is a pretty thick game trail on the satellite images for that area, so yeah, I'll go try it out anyway. We'll need some sunglasses today, man. Bright out. Yeah, this is a spot where I'm gonna go ahead and set one of the boxes right here. Lots of marten signs even. Yep. Last year I had the crate, I believe, over on where those 2 trees are, just in that dip. Little marten highway here where I think they travel between these 2 creeks right here on this little saddle. Pull out a few here, we'll be in good shape. Just like so, we got a set. Just gonna go put some lure and some of this caribou hair that I ended up putting back on the sled for this part anyway. Sprinkle around here. Put a little on the tree. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and ride on over to after that hill. There's one more big hill. It'll be a good spot to go look around and have a snack and get on the next creek. Yep, could always count on this trap, I guess. Look like this one has been sitting for a while. Big old marten. His belly's a little full too even, so feels pretty fat. Could always count on it. It does get slow though, and eventually this trap will stop catching, but usually picks up again here in the next month. I was thinking we're gonna get slow after that first check when we got that weasel. Usually start catching them, it gets slow. I noticed in this creek. Look at that big boy. Nice long hair it got too. Might be a 3XL even. Heck yeah. Got another one right here. This is our second set that we set last time coming down the creek, and I picked up another one earlier that I didn't get on camera, so we're at 6 Martens now. Holy cow, some got a cool color, kind of gray underneath and nice dark guard hairs there. Heck yeah, big uneven. Number 6, this puts us at 50 for the year. Now we're getting some awesome Marten. Pretty good, 50 for the season so far. Took a while to get there, but we're starting to make it up, guys. Hopefully we'll reach our 100 Marten goal again this year. Be a good year to do so with the prices, man. Gotta hit them hard. There we go. I know one of the OG northern trapping YouTubers, he watches my vids too. Shout out to Muskrat411. Pretty cool. I used to watch his videos for lots when he was making them, so cool guy there. He's another native guy over in Canada, just across the border. He had some pretty cool videos, but he usually comments, and he was mentioning how I have my boxes, or I guess my traps clipped to my boxes, and he was a little worried of Wolverine getting one of those traps and tearing it up, and it's kind of unlikely for me here, because he said that's what happens to one of his buddies' traps over on the Canada side. I guess he's been getting quite a bit of Wolverines and Marten traps like this. I haven't seen Wolverine sign in quite some time though, but something to keep in mind too, I guess. This is just pretty quick and easy for me for Marten. It's been working, but there's always room to improve, you know? Alright. Got ways to go, got some spots on the trail I need to fix also. Make sure we get those straightened out. This is about where we start getting to the sketchy part over here, where we made a hole in the shelf ice, so I'm thinking we might just kind of fill that hole up with some willows and snow, but we'll see. Make a little bridge there, might be a little easier. Yeah, there be our hole. Although I did want to go over here for now, so we might do that, I guess. It does look pretty frozen under there now. Yeah, let's go ahead and go around here. Much better. Empty traps right here. This is where I got a 330 set and a Marten box. We're gonna start getting a little slower, I think, on Marten catches, but going along the creeks, once we get to the river, thinking we might pick up at least one more. Another nice big Marten today, number 7. Oh, look like my jaw right there got a little bloodied up. Good catch. Very big one. Big daddies today. That's awesome. Couple more miles we'll be to the river, and I'll start trying to set some of these boxes further east. It should be good trapping, man. Good thick timber for these Martens. These Marten are pretty comfortable in the thick stuff. It's their habitat. Oh yeah, number 8. Another one. This creek is treating us very good. I think this is our last trap before we get to the river there. Or you're by the river anyway. First new set going in. Hit him with that sweet meat. Alright, first one done. We'll see how much we could get in the further up. Oh yeah, could already kind of make out the game trail. It's a little trench, I'm off of it right now, but pretty easy to follow right now anyways, but it's gonna get pretty tight here pretty soon, and got another set in. Looking like a good one. I'm putting these about every 3rd mile there, so 0.3 miles. Just going off of my tachometer there, making sure I'm on it. We're putting in box number 7 right now, and we're getting to a point where it looks like it's gonna be a really steep side hill going along the river, and the game trail from here kind of goes right to a bend on the river pretty close by. We'll go check it out and see what the bank looks like, and maybe we'll have to travel the river a little bit, but maybe not this trip, but we'll go ahead and check it out as soon as we set another box here. Some good looking Marten country, guys. Been taking a piece of this caribou hide and just been pulling some hairs out, kind of making a little scene here. Get them appetite going on those Marten. I think I used the last of my LDLs. I'm a little behind on skinning though, and there's a bunch of LDLs on some of those Marten, so we still got a bunch of traps. But I will need to make some more boxes if we want to keep going a ways up that way. Look like some awesome country, man. Kind of cool to go where you haven't been before, you know. And this is one of those places that's like that. It's pretty nice. These little hills right here, and then it starts to kind of open up into some rolly hills. That'd be some cool country, all right. I bet lots of bigger fur that way, chasing moose around. Hey, let's go check it out. According to my Onyx on the phone, the map, we're pretty close. That's the bank right there. There's another little hill right here that goes down. So this might be a pretty high bank right here. Might have to drop down on that little step and go on the river that way. Oh, maybe not, huh? Like it kind of gradually goes down here. Oh yeah. go down right here and right there. Look like it's a couple little holes there where the ice dropped down, but the middle don't look too bad. You want to kind of stay on the bends there where it's shallow, so if you do go through, you're not in some deep stuff. But we'll make a little turnaround right here. Look like a few inches of ice, huh? Pretty good though. Go right down here, a little chute, and head on the river right there. We got 6 sets I lied on this part, so should be good enough for now. We'll be able to make a better run this way, I think, unless we want to try and make a trail in the trees here and kind of just stay off the river, but it'd be kind of cool to check out the river right here. It's kind of bendy and swift, but gotta make sure you know how to travel on these fast, windy rivers. Pretty much just stay on the bends and watch out for them holes. It's not too deep up here. Alright, we better turn around, head back, and go check the rest of our traps there. Put this away now. This one's a doozy. It's just pretty much some little thick willows. Just run them over, but part of the reason why when I get my film crew here next week, I'm not going to bring them on this trail. That and they want to go camping. It'd be easier to go camp at our cabin over there. Yeah. Gotta be careful in this stuff here. Don't want to be poking a hole in the radiator. Be a pretty bad ride home. Not too awful though. Just the right amount of snow. This might turn up a little bit. There we go. Eventually we'll get it cut out. For the sake of getting more sets out though, we need to just blow through this type of stuff. Here's a set there. Yeah. That 160 sure makes this one look small, huh? Our second trap now heading back that way towards the ocean now. Real dark one, man. Got some white hairs even on its shoulders. Nice long guard hairs. Gotta be a female though, it's pretty small. But a beautiful marten nonetheless. Number 9. Our best check this year, man. Doing pretty good. Happy. Good thing I got one extra 160 for this thing. This one could probably come out alright, but I don't want to ruin its nice fur. Well, it's been a while, but we finally got some other setting that's not a marten set. Here I got some of my caribou hide. Put it along, and there's a spot here right on this creek where I cross. There's a couple wolves that went through right here. Look like young wolves, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna come back through at some point. Knowing that there's a trail here on this creek they'll probably want to take. And yep, got some hairs spread around. And then walked up right here and put a wolf snare there. Nice little tight spot, pretty blended in. Looking good. And then I threw another piece of caribou hide on the trail other side, probably about 15 feet over there. Looking pretty good. They're gonna be all riled up once they see this stuff, you know. It's meal time for them when they see another dead moose with hair like that. But this one's caribou, but quite similar. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Got those last two sets put in there. I actually didn't have to use one of the boxes there. The other one is damaged. I gotta repair it, but that last box I patched up. I actually found the rest of the box down below in the snow and was able to make a quick dirty repair there, and it should be pretty good. No Martens since that last 9th one. I was hoping for double digits, but we have one last hope back over in the trap over there. Probably another 15 miles on the trail, main trail. I doubt that one will have one, but who knows, man, it might have one. It's been a week. Gonna be another week till we hit this line. Yep, lots happening. Yep, I'm just gonna put my warm stuff on, make sure everything's down tight, and start cruising home on the main trail pretty soon. We reached the last trap on our line here, my somewhat discreet set on the main trail. No sign around, just these bunny tracks that went by it. Yep, pretty good, man, nice and smooth sailing. Had to take it easy there after I recorded that last bit. I noticed my jack shaft bearing retainer on my secondary. He's getting a little loose there. Pop this off, get a little better look. That is not good, guys. That's pretty much the only thing that's holding my secondary right there in place, other than the belt, you know, trying to keep it lined up. I don't really want to try to see if it comes out, but it's been staying so far. Been doing good. I put a new clutch kit on here from Andrew Milley Performance. Pretty happy with it so far until I started noticing this. But this is my fault there. Yep, this clutch kit is pretty much a new primary spring, secondary spring, and a helix. It's supposed to give us a little bit more RPMs on our top end, and hopefully get a little more speed there when we're doing our caribou runs on the bay. Sometimes you just want a little bit more speed with this thing. I gotta start carrying my little toolkit with me. I usually bring it on longer caribou trips, but not on the trap line, but I'll have to keep that kit ready. 13 mil socket right there, all I needed. Yep, it's gonna be another week till the next video. We're gonna take this middle of the week off and bring out the film crew. Pretty excited. Got some stuff planned. I'll probably set a crab pot tomorrow before they come and out on the sea ice, and we'll try to take them out that first day we're here and get some fresh crab. Let them have a taste of the Norton Sound there. Some good crab, king crab. Heck yeah, good day though, good busy day, and we almost got 10 Martens, but we got 9. That's our best we've done this year, and I'm pretty happy about it. Got some skinning to do. Gotta get caught up, alright. Alright guys, we're gonna head on home now, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for coming along, and go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe there, guys. We'll see ya later.